What's going on, everybody? Eddie Osborne here. We got a special chat today, a podcast, whatever you want to call it, just a stream. We have some amazing guests. I'm going to bring them right in. We got 21st Century Fox. Oh, we got Misty Haven. We got Michael Von Payton. How you guys doing?
Good. How are
We're
you
good.
doing? How's
How are
everyone
you?
doing?
I'm doing
Always
amazing.
good.
I'm so happy you guys could be here. It's been a long time since I've seen the three of you guys all at one time. It's a very long time, probably over a decade now.
Yeah,
So it's pretty crazy.
Oh, you're dating us, Eddie.
I know. I was thinking about it. They're like, I think I met you guys in CIWA. And I think we had great stories actually in CIWA in like 2005. Is that right? Is that the right time frame?
I think we met before that in Montreal, though.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have a good match. So. Was that the IWS one? The tryout or whatever thing before the main show?
We met at SWR, Showcase Wrestling Revolution.
Oh
you remember those?
Wow. Obviously, I'm terrible. That was a long time ago. That was with, what was his name? That one guy. The bald dude. He always cracked me up.
The big dude, Wayne?
No, that Wayne, man, younger guy. I think he came up to a couple shows. He might have drove with Reggie and me. I'm not sure, though.
Oh, man, I can't remember. I just remember I remember you and Reggie, but I can't remember who else it was.
No, those are good times. So I'm just hitting buttons here. And we have comments apparently as well. Just hello. So, but man, that was a long time ago. That was for the seminar and then the show as well?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we would do the seminars all afternoon, and then we would run the show at night. And it was through that Misty and I got into CIWA with you.
Man. I remember there was like a head scissor escape, and I still try and remember it to this day that I learned there, and I can't do it, and it bothers me like a lot. So I don't know. I do remember that time though. So, but yeah. What about you guys? Like, what are your first impressions?
Oh,
like, I really remember you guys mainly CIWA because those were like great times. The Sioux, all the crazy, because none of their shows were in like big towns. They were like in Peterborough. It wasn't just on the 401. It was all off in different hillbilly towns and fairs, and they were just great times to me.
Well, I remember the very first CIWA one was in Havelock, and I remember when we were driving there from Ottawa, we were like, where the hell are we going? We were going through so many little tiny roads, all these little one-horse towns. We're like, there's no way there's going to be anybody here. We pull up, and then you guys were actually really late. I remember you guys showed up last minute, and then we get out there.
15 minutes before our first match and our first meet ever, Fox and Lady.
Wow.
I was crapping my pants. I was like, who is this girl?
You're like, that's it. That's it. When we get in the ring, that's it. It's finished. You guys have such good memories. Oh my goodness. I'm super old, and my memory is so bad. Too many knocks in the head from Misty. But yeah, man,
that was your first meet ever. Telling you, and you were just walking around cool as a cucumber, saying hey to everybody. 10 minutes till like our match, and I'm like, who is she?
Gosh, I don't remember that. See, I don't remember that. I remember being like super late, but I don't remember like all the details of it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Was that the one with the light hanging over the arena? It was only one light.
Yeah.
And then I remember we wrestled. I'm like, this guy's got to be wrestling me all the time because it was so much fun. I learned so much, and I was like, oh yeah. I'm latching onto this guy.
I remember. Yes. Sorry, it just
I remember that you and I wrestled.
Light bulb, when you said light bulb.
And I had no theme music that night.
Oh, man.
And I thought for sure, I'm like, oh, this guy's messing with me. They're not going to play theme music. And I remember getting halfway to the ring and I was like, screw this. And I just started singing something. And somehow people got behind me. I just remember looking at you the whole way thinking, oh, he's got to be pulling a rib on me. There's no way this is happening.
Eric Dawson might have been. He was my favorite promoter. He had more beer in his case than water, so it was always good for me.
Your priorities.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't think much has changed there, Eddie.
For me, I don't drink before I wrestle. Come on now.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing's changed. Still beer first and ask questions later.
Perhaps. But let's talk kind of about your guys' feud. You guys first meeting, 15 minutes, here we go, boom, and then you guys wrestled a lot.
A lot. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I learned so much from Misty.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember like just trying new things and just like psychology wise and everything. I just remember thinking I need to stick with this. I need to stick with this one.
Well, actually, the fun thing is that in strange ways, wrestling you and being in PWA has pushed me in a whole new level because I was so used to being the heel all the time. And working as a face was really the first times I ever did that was against you in PWA. And props to you because you were a good heel. So it made it easy for me to learn and grow. But oh my God, you know what? Whether there was 10 people or 500, girl, we gave it, man.
Every time. Yeah,
every
definitely.
Single time. And I think one of my favorite matches to this day was the massive forearm exchange we did out in the crowd. My God. We were like, you know what? They think this is fake. Let's show them. And we just balls out. Loved it. Favorite match to this day.
Yeah.
When did you guys start wrestling? Because you guys were in it before us, I believe. Like I was 01, Fox was 03 or 02. Like I think I heard your name, Misty's name in like BCW, and before like I was wrestling, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Oh yes, they were calling me Miss Courtney back then.
Oh wow.
What?
It was atrocious. It was atrocious. And I remember being so mad because like they were all about, cat fights and stuff like that, which was everything it was not. And so it was very hard for me to go in there. And so I remember when I started working there, I would go in when everybody was warming up and the boys were warming up. And I was like, screw that, I'm going in. And I was just showing them what I was able to do. So that got me, some more spots and stuff. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. Courtney.
And then you guys were both usually heel, right? Except for PWA. And then at the end, Mike, you turned. But before that, like you were baby faces for us for a long time. And like I believe before that, I'd never seen you really face like maybe the CIWA show because Dawson always had me heel. But other than that, like you guys are like heels usually, right?
Well, I'd say probably for the first 5 or 6 years that I was wrestling, I was primarily a babyface, and I think CIWA was probably one of the first places where I did do a little bit, worked a little bit as a heel, and then once I became a heel, I primarily stayed a heel until much, much later on, and very, very rarely would I become a babyface.
No.
Yeah. It was vice versa for me. I started out as a face and then to heel.
Oh, there we go.
And it froze. The computer was shocked. It's like, what?
Yeah, you were heel for a long time too.
I was, yeah, but the first couple of years at least, I was always a face. And then as the newer girls started coming in, then I kind of went heel.
Mike, do you have any memories of like PWA big matchups or stuff you did? I remember one of them I wanted to share was we wrestled so many times I screwed you like 8 million times, or Reggie screwed you. You got screwed a lot. But we did the ladder match at Elements, and I was terrified of the ladder. I'm like, oh man, I hope he's like cool with ladders. And then you come there and you're like, oh, I hate ladders. I'm like, oh no, I was terrified the whole time. Like, I don't even want to climb this thing. Like, and then we did the lung blower spot to the ladder below. But good time.
It's one of my favorites. I can't believe you guys even like did that shit. That was crazy. Yeah. And you know what? You two, oh my gosh, week after week, again, if there's 500 and you went out, like nothing back. Amazing matches. You had really good chemistry.
Yeah, sometimes there was 5 people there. I know, but it was a lot of fun. But anything you can remember in particular? Because you guys got way better minds than us.
I mean, I definitely remember. I definitely liked some of those Element shows because they did have the bigger crowds for sure. I feel like every Sunday for I don't know how long we were in Brantford at Jay's place. Yeah. And even though there was only like 10 fans and 12 wrestlers around the ring watching, that was really it presented an opportunity for pretty well everyone on that roster to just kind of go out and actually learn to work and learn their craft, because we would be there, we wrestled 2 or 3 nights in a row already before that where there were crowds. And this was kind of like the go out, just do anything, try anything. Don't plan a million things. Just go out and work and try and call stuff on the go. And that's what I really, really, really remember about wrestling you at Jay's place, because that's where we would just say, you know what, screw it. How do we want this to finish? How long do we want this to go? And then we would barely ever say a word, and we just call everything in there. And I remember doing that with, the likes of yourself, Ruffy, Reggie Marley as well. Reggie was a little less excited about the call it all on the fly thing, but he warmed up to it a bit.
His last 2 matches, he called all on the fly with Elian. Elian wanted to maybe have a couple things in there, and Reggie see you out there. So, he did warm up.
That was a great thing about those, and doing those tournaments, like the first women's tournament, because Missy and I were in the final, and basically we had no time to prep anything either, because we had 2 matches prior. And so that was really great to be able to go up there, and because we knew each other too, there was a comfort there, so we knew we could trust each other. And 100%. I remember that match was even though you won, it's fine, but but I loved I loved those that match, and any match with you, really. To be honest,
I did too. Every single one of them I just loved. I just loved because we were able to push each other to new levels every time, so it was great. Loved it.
There was a match in I think it was Guelph, and we just did. I remember we just did so many false comebacks, and people were just on the edge of their seat, just what? And I just remember I love that match. It just sticks out so much to me. It was such a. Do you remember that match?
Oh,
I think Carino was there. Yeah. And it was just we just went Carino, all out, and
holy shit! We need to do this all the time.
Because everyone was so into him. We're like,
That was so much fun.
When Carino came around, he loved you guys. Like he wanted you to go and do a lot more stuff, but you guys had the ban in the States, so you couldn't take part of that. But I was always like, man, it's just a shame because he really loved your stuff and wanted to get you, like, even on the India tour, correct? Like everywhere, he wanted to just bring you guys along. So
yeah,
and that he couldn't get to the States.
You know, the funny thing is that I had actually, thanks to Steve, you know, like, and when we traveled to in India, we didn't get to talk much because we had to hide because we wanted to live. It was such a, it was a hell of an experience. But nonetheless, Steve had actually gotten my visa, my working visa, to go to Japan. And I remember walking up to Mike and I was all super pumped and ready to go. And I was like, dude, I'm pregnant. I can't be wrestling in Japan. So I never went.
Oh, man.
I know. I was like, I'm so sorry, Steve.
Steve was a really helpful guy to have around. I mean, having a guy with his experience coming into a promotion as often as he did, and like you say, he really took a shine to a lot of the members of the roster. And I remember, you know, he brought Steph to India and he was getting her to go to Japan for Pro Wrestling Sun, and he was trying to get me to go to Puerto Rico with him, and the problem was flying through the US and because I was going to go down as a trainer and work shows. And so, you know, Steve really stuck his neck out there for us. For, you know, he tried anyway. There was just limitations that we were unfortunately stuck with. But having Steve there, that was one of the great parts of PWA. But also, while talking about Misty and Fox, PWA was kind of at the forefront of the whole women's evolution and revolution type stuff, because you were really the only promotion that I know in Ontario or Canada that were running those all-female shows at that point in time. And you know, you'd have a couple matches on every show as well for the ladies, which was really great. You know, you really gave them an opportunity to shine.
No,
absolutely, I agree.
100%, 100%.
I agree. Our female tournaments, it gave so many opportunities to so many women to just be able to go out there and show what they were made of, and actually prove that they did have a spot on the card that belonged there. So it was great.
Yeah.
It was crazy because I was thinking about that tournament you guys, the first one we were talking about. I think you guys wrestled each 3 times and then wrestled on the main card too, like on the night card as well. So like you guys wrestled so much. And like what Mike was saying earlier, like we'd have a Thursday show in Cambridge, and then there'd be like Guelph and Goderich and then Brantford. Like there was a lot of matches in that one era. And then everything slowed down. And then we'd see you guys a little bit less, than not at all, because I just used my students. I had 12 shows one year. It was really crazy. But since then, like, you guys, I know, Mike, you were, like, in Acclaim a lot. I just seen that. And, like, you started out, that's what I want to say. Another guy we should be mentioning, and it goes back to your pregnancy story, is Raheem Ali. He was always down as well, and he was always awesome to have.
Pregnancy.
No, because it's just a funny story. I remember Mike and Steph.
What are you saying?
Did we miss something? Is there a story that you're exposing?
Because I didn't know they were pregnant, right? I didn't know they were pregnant, right? And they're cooking food and the thing, and then Mike said something like, Raheem's like, you got to turn those handles in. You have a kid, like you can knock those off, man. I'm like, what is going on here? I don't understand. And I'm just like, wait a minute, are they? I don't even know. Am I going to ask him? No. I'm just going to see what the hell happens, and today's today. But he always popped me, so. Carl's saying hello. Nikki French is saying hello. Carl. And so is Eileen Habanero.
Carl, I saw you at Lucien Lallier metro station one time, I think. But you were far. And I was like, is that Carl over there? Yeah, I just saw.
Speaking of random. I have to ask the question because to this day, I do not know. Working at PWA, I have never had so many effing thumbs up my ass, whether it be in a match or in the locker room.
It was a long time ago.
It became a thing. It was, you knew if you were in that locker room, you had to watch your asshole because it was just about to get raped by a thumb. Who started it?
I blame Geza. I think it was Geza 100%. Like, Fox, you still there? But yeah, I always blame Geza. I think it was him, and then I just had to keep going because he's a mentor to me. So,
dude, it was the funniest thing because when I would see it, like, and you caught MVP that one time. You caught him good, right, in a small package pin, and whoa, right in it.
Special delivery. You should have.
That was a hell of a kick out, man.
Oh man. No, Haviko, is everybody got the thumb? I think Casey was like chasing you guys around at the one CIWA show. Like, yes! It was, yeah, like
I remember that.
We got held down in the showers, and we had to like just quench our ass and hope to God that we were gonna survive.
Wow.
All I'm gonna say about the whole thumb situation was I think we were in Goderich, and there was a battle royal, and there must have been like 15 people in the ring, and nobody cared to eliminate anybody. The only thing anyone gave a damn about was trying to stick a thumb up everyone else's ass. I swear to God, it was the most fucked up battle royal I've ever been in my life. And I just remember everybody, it was like a standoff, like watching a Western where there was everybody on one side of the ring and the other, and they're all just sitting there with their thumbs ready. Like, let's do this.
I always love watching those battle royals because you never knew what was going to happen. Yeah. It's like, is Buck 10 going to stand on top of the ring?
I know.
You remember when you used to do that?
You were in the ring and you had no idea. You're like, what's going to happen? Well, you're just as entertained, but you're in the ring.
It's crazy. I'm going to play a quick message from our good friend here. One sec. Boom.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Sorry I can't be there with y'all tonight. Misty, MVP, Fox. Just real quick, two quick stories. All three of us had a tag match one time in the Sioux. You guys remember that? Lots of fun. Oh, yeah. And then another time, Misty, myself, and MVP and Ruff were on in the car because we did the show in Peterborough or something like that for Dawson, CIWA, about noonish. And then we had to boot it down to Godrich that night for PWA. You guys remember that one too? And then I think Mike, MVP, and Ruff were sleeping in the back, and I had Ruff's map hanging out the sunroof.
The map.
And next thing you know, whoop! The wind took it and gone. And back in the days, we had to use maps, and Ruff was always the map guy. So yeah, man. Y'all, love y'all, and man, have a good one. And next time I'll be on with you guys. All right, have a good one.
Oh
man,
I miss him too.
That map one was priceless. I mean, as Misty will remember, like Ruffy was in a comatose state. This guy was so asleep, and when that map went out the window, I swear to God, a gunshot went off, and Ruffy was up. Where's the map? Where's the map?
Fuck you.
Yeah, I remember him getting there and being so upset the whole time. Fucking Reggie. Threw my map out the window. I'm like, what? And Reggie just dying. But
it's okay because despite the map being gone, Reggie had sound advice for the rest of the trip. It was just, don't worry, Ruff. West is best, east is least. Follow these two simple rules and you'll get to where you're going.
Oh, man. Connors is way on the outside of
Oh man, but Matt,
I got a funny Reggie story. Well, actually, Mike can tell it. But one of the biggest, and it's going to sound stupid, but one of the biggest compliments I ever got in wrestling was actually getting the nickname Steve. So
yeah,
everywhere I went, I was known as Steve. And it all started because they were like, okay, you can hang with the boys. You got it. You've earned Steve. And then that evolved into a whole other gimmick out in Montreal where I actually had a dick in my pants.
I remember. Oh my goodness.
Well, we won't go there, but it did happen. I still have it. It's in the drawer with my wrestling gear.
Oh
Nowhere
my goodness.
to lie. So, anyway, fast forward to a PWA show out, and I think it was Kitchener actually. And I walked in, but Carino was also in the locker room. So we all know Carino's name is Steve. Take over, Mike.
So Reggie obviously had seen this video of Misty wrestling as this gimmick Steve, and so Steve Carino is like behind a counter getting dressed. Reggie sees Misty walks in, and he just yells across the room, "Hey Steve, show me your dick!" to which Steve Carino pops up at lightning speed, looking around like, "What? What are you talking about?" And Reggie was backpedaling so bad. No, it's no, not you, Steve. That's Steve. And then he tries to explain everything, and there was no going back. And
I'm like, yeah, you fucking perv, Reg.
Man. One of those.
Oh my goodness.
Man. One of those Sue shows. I remember we all roomed together one night. I don't remember what time I got back to the room. It was some other time. Yeah, it was terrible. And I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I'm like, no one's in here, and it smells like shit. Like it smells so terribly bad. I'm like, what did they do in here? Like, what is happening? And then I'm like, what? Where are they? It's 6 a.m. And I'm like, screw this. I'm getting out of here. And I walked at breakfast, and I got the three evilest looking faces at me. And apparently I shouldn't eat chicken wings because I farted all night and stunk out the room. But I thought it was one of you guys. He left me. But yeah, I just remember that forever. Like, what's wrong with these people? And then, yeah.
You evacuated us, man.
Yeah. And no one went to bed before 3 a.m. So I'm like, oh, they're not going to be happy going home.
Yeah.
But
I remember Reggie kept falling asleep, and you guys kept, I don't know who was doing what to him, but trying to keep him awake, basically, in various ways.
This
was
the Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah.
Yep. Reggie would just take his pants off, right? When he drove.
Yeah.
So, you don't want to drive with, you don't want to die and have no pants on. Like, what's that going to say in the paper? That was his advice to me. Probably his greatest advice. If you're tired of driving, take the pants off.
Dude, there was so many things that just went overboard in Sault Ste. Marie in those rooms all the time.
Oh my goodness. So much fun, though.
Oh my God. I made Reggie think he cheated on his wife. Oh, hell. Oh.
Man.
I took off my bra. He was passed out on the floor and he was sleeping. So I took off my bra and I put it on top of him. And I put a whole bunch of beers around him. And then I had Ruffy. I'm like, so I went and got Ruffy and I said, you got to come in the bedroom, man. And then he's like, what the hell happened in here? So I said, you got to take pictures. So he actually took pictures. And then we showed Reggie. Swear to God, he was sick. He was like, I'm going to throw up. What the fuck happened, guys? Come on, man. And then we eventually caved and told him that it was just a whole spoof thing. But we deleted the pictures, obviously. But holy shit. He seriously believed. He's like, who was in my room? What chick was there?
Oh, my goodness.
I was so mean. But man, did I laugh.
Well, that's awesome. That was great stuff.
No, just kidding.
Man. Now, I always bug Fox about it, and we spoke a little bit about it, but when 365 comes back, everyone's got to come wrestle for us at least once. It's the rule. He came on here, so it's official.
I love
but
it.
yeah, we definitely like to do something like that. And yeah, I know like Misty, you're once in a while now, right?
Yep.
Wrestling, yeah. Fox hasn't wrestled in a long time, but she can do it. It's bicycle. And Mike, you've been very active lately, no? Well, minus this time, but
yeah, I was still going with a few promotions locally, and let me tell you, having a year off with this COVID thing, man, does it do the body some good. I feel like I'm at least 2 years younger than I am. It's amazing.
That's a lot of bumps left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
absolutely. I mean, I know we tried setting it up a couple times when you came in from the West Coast, and of course, both times I had an injury situation pop up, and I really, really wanted to get out there and do it. But if we can make it happen, I'd definitely be in.
That's what happens when you're getting old, man.
No, we're just experienced.
I just learned how to work differently. That's all. I just learned how to work with limited body parts.
You know what? I'm not worried about me and Foxy. We got this.
There we go.
Yeah,
no, I love it. There's so many great talents out there now. Like there's so many super good wrestlers out there now. Like you gotta try hard. You gotta work so hard just to like try and keep up with these kids. So it's that's what pushes me. That's what I love about it so much, and I'm sure you guys are the same. Like
absolutely,
there's so many people to work with now. It's not just a little group here and 4 or 5 guys there. Like wrestling's amazing. So I can't wait to see what the future has.
I think the interesting part today is really trying to find like a fusion of the styles where you can work with these younger guys that want to just do 1,000 things, but do it in such a way where it makes sense, where everything belongs in the right place, and actually take a second to sell things. I mean, good Lord, like you don't need to do 14 moves in a 6-minute match. Or if you're in a 4-way, you don't need to do every move that's ever been invented. Find a reason to do it and make it work. I mean, that's what I really kind of enjoy at this stage, is working with everybody and trying to just put the best of both worlds together.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And I will say this too. I have to say this right now. So left wrestling, raised my daughter, love my daughter to death. Went back to the ring. How many years later? 10, was it?
Like 8, 12 or 10
years. Yeah. Nonetheless, doesn't matter. I needed a whole mental adjustment. I kid you not, because I showed up there and then came intermission. And I came out there and I was healed, and I was healed through and through, walking the crowd, working the crowd as Misty Haven, the heel. And MVP is like, nudges me, and I'm, what? He's like, yeah, people don't do that anymore. What? I've been playing the crowd, damn it.
No, it's different now.
You don't do that anymore. You just go chill. And I'm like, oh,
okay. You don't do that. You don't do that. Don't act like a heel. Just go in and do crazy moves. Come on.
Oh my goodness, I'm lost forever then.
I actually love it, because I'd get everyone pissed off and then let Jesse deal with them. It was always my favorite. He used to get so mad. He's like, but no. No, but thank you guys so much for joining us. I'll just kind of leave you guys with closing comments, and then thank you again. And then I'm going to play a couple matches and call it a night. So we'll start with Fox. Misty's is
she's on mute.
I'm on mute.
And hello, Super Kamikaze.
Go for it, Misty.
I was just gonna say, this was so much fun. Thank you so much, Eddie, for hosting us, and we got to speak some of our memories, and I got to see Foxy and you. So this was lovely. Thank you.
Welcome. All right, what do you two go?
Yeah, no, it's been amazing. I haven't seen you guys in ages, and so it's so nice to see everyone and catch up and just remember those amazing memories. I still have some of my like gear and stuff.
I do too, girl.
That I wore recently in a video that I was doing. So on social media. But it's so. Oh yeah, I know, right? But yeah, it's just been awesome catching up, and I'm looking forward to these videos. I'm wondering which matches it's going to be.
I know.
Oh.
Well, I just want to say thanks a lot for having us, Eddie. It was really good catching up with you guys. Thanks to Reggie for dropping in. What a bum. I can't believe he just sent a video, though. Next time he better be on here. Definitely look forward to coming back and talking some more PWA or 365 wrestling. And I can't wait to see you guys all in hopefully a much safer, healthier environment in the near future.
Amen.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Is there any social media to plug? I forgot that stuff. I'll plug it on the notes and everything, but where can people find you?
Fucking, I don't want people to find me. I don't give a shit about people. Come on now.
That's fair.
Come on.
It's like once a heel, always a heel. Like you can't,
that's right.
Can't take the heel out of Misty.
You can't.
You can't take the Steve out of.
People can walk off.
That's my wife. The mother of my child.
Oh, dear,
thank you guys for the smile.
You hear that, people? You can fuck them up, apparently.
It was at home, but it's not.
To the matches.
PWA, the 21st Century Fox returning and making her return title defense here at Elements against Misty Haven. These two have met each other many times before, all across Canada, and this match, no doubt, a classic to go down in the annals of time in the PWA.
Oh, that's not nice.
Jesus Christ.
As you said, the 21st Century Fox, our very first show on July the 21st in Goderich. I believe the 21st Century Fox picked up that championship. Not July 21st of this year, but many, many years ago. I'm not sure of the year. You know, it was a long time ago. But nonetheless, Fox has held it many times since, and she's had a great title run here in the PWA.
Well, like I said, Misty Haven, no stranger to the gold, two-time champion herself in her own right, and these two both locking up now.
Indeed, logging it up here. We saw 21st Century Fox go against cheerleader Melissa. We've seen her go against Ivory with Molly Holly refereeing in Cambridge. And as we said, we've seen her and Misty Haven many a times.
She can definitely hold her own against international caliber of talent that has come through the doors of the PWA. She's defended her title against all comers and not afraid to take on anyone. Shows you the true adversity and the true pride that the five-time women's champion 21st Century Fox has.
And I say this, I also say this every time, normally with my other colleague Gordo at the side here commentating, but these folks aren't just women wrestlers, they are wrestlers. They're athletes just like anybody else out here, and they can throw it down just as good as the guys.
Sometimes even harder than the men. There's a shine of respect as Misty Haven with a clean break and letting the Fox out of the corner.
Yeah, don't be distracted by the fancy outfits and the ghetto booty chants, because these girls, they can tear it up.
Oh, many times before, and I'm sure many times to come. Both chicks just feeling each other out once again.
Look at this now. Stare off here. Oh, go for the kick, blocked by Fox. Go for the kick, not blocked by Haven. Duck the clothesline. Duck the clothesline does Haven. Arm drag takedown by Misty Haven. Arm drag takedown by the 21st Century Fox, but Fox holds onto it and wrenches on that arm.
Well, deep wrenching, deep arm drags, taking over Misty Haven, who's the bigger competitor of the two, with authority and with ease, and now has her in an arm bar just where she wants her, the five-time women's champion, 21st Century Fox.
Indeed, the 21st Century Fox. Here she goes again, wrenching on that lock. Misty Haven. Oh, now a side headlock applied by the Fox. You got to mix it up. And look at this now. Oh, rolls it through. Another hammerlock applied by the 21st Century Fox.
Well, it just goes to show the flow from these two beautiful women as they can counter one each other's holds. That's what happens when you meet each other so many times, so often. You start to think 2-3 steps ahead of your opponent, just like a game of chess.
Kick out. Kick out by the Fox there, and now, hard right hands by the Fox. Misty Haven, Irish whip, reversal by Haven. Drop toe hold, takedown by Misty Haven.
Well, that's going to knock the wind right out of the Fox, but I'm sure she's got something up her sleeves.
Misty Haven, slam in the face of the 21st Century Fox into the mat.
Well, this is a match that's bigger than these two women's egos. It goes beyond championships. It's something that they both are fighting and striving for to show who's the true best women's competitor in the PWA.
Look at this. Look at this. Camel clutch applied. Wrenching on. Oh, wow. Going with a double fish hook as well. That is not good. Fish hooks are so illegal.
That's elite. That's what puts aside the regular women's competitors from the elite. Taking every opportunity you can. You want to win, and you want to take that strap home.
Clubbing blow to the back. Clubbing blow to the back here by Misty Haven. Wrenching out of that arm there again. Slamming her down here. Now look at this. Snapmare takedown. And Misty Haven. With a spinal tap kick to the 21st Century Fox.
Well, 21st Century Fox is in a bad way. She needs to regroup. Misty Haven now jumping over and faking it with a little kick to the face. Didn't fake her out that time. Cutting the Fox down right in the chops.
Choking her out here is Misty Haven. Releases before 5. Double choke here by Misty Haven. 21st Century Fox has got to get to her feet here and mount some sort of offense. Well, she wants to keep that belt.
21st Century Fox gasping for air now in a bad way. Misty Haven in complete domination, using her weight to her advantage and some good fake-out methods, but now the Fox mounting a big comeback until she was cut down with the rake to the eyes.
Indeed, now hung up on that second rope here, Misty Haven. Misty Haven trying to choke her out on that second rope. Misty Haven telling the ref to get out of the way. And now Fox has got to, once again, as I said, has got to get to her feet, and there she goes, but not voluntarily there.
Well, both women, ring veterans, and Misty Haven utilizing that 5 count to her full benefit, cutting the Fox's air supply down, and here we go. Little do-si-do action now. Oh! What a backbreaker there with the knee flying into the back of the 21st Century Fox, and now 1, 2, that's got to be it. Fox kicks out somehow. Well, that was a devastating double cross clutching backbreaker from Misty Haven. She's going to pull out every stop in order to regain the pure women's championship.
To her feet here, Misty Haven. She's got the upper hand on the Fox. Irish whip, hard in the corner goes the Fox. 21st Century Fox is down. Misty Haven with the lead. Well, Misty Haven seems to be directing her focus on the small of the back, wearing the Fox down, but too much showboating with the fans, and she's not going to win the championship that way. There she goes now. Choking her with that foot on that bottom rope. Misty Haven standing on the back of the head of the Fox, and the Fox is down and looks hurt. Well, once again, using the 5 count to her full benefit, it just goes to show that she's got every underhanded tactic that it's going to take in order to beat the Fox. She wants to surpass her glory, surpass her legacy, and be the 6-time women's champion, and beat the Fox's record here in that PWA. Yeah, that's right. The Fox, or rather Misty Haven, doesn't break at 2 or 3. She waits till 4.5, and then she lets go of whatever illegal hold she has. But now the 21st Century Fox. Oh, what a leg drop by the Fox! But I think that took a lot out of her as well. Well, definitely a huge guillotine leg drop using the second rope to her advantage, and here's a near fall, 2 count only by John Turnup. To 21st Century Fox, getting to her feet here. Kick to the ribs. Fans are sound to be strongly behind the 21st Century Fox, who has the right hands going here now. And now hanging her up. Oh, knife edge chop by the 21st Century Fox.
Well, fans can definitely support whoever they want, but support the lesser of two evils, but I'm not too sure. 21st Century Fox measuring with a couple of chops on the rope.
21st Century Fox, Irish whip. Oh, knee to the gut. Knee to the gut by Misty Haven. Club and blow to the back. And Misty Haven is seems to be taking a little bit of a break here, which may not be a smart move. She's talking to the fans, but look out, there's a right hand by the Fox.
Listen, Misty Haven is reassuring these fans here in Kitchener that she's truly the best women's competitor in the PWA.
Indeed, here we go. Right hands by Misty Haven. Right hands here. Wow, oh, look at these. Flying forearms almost. Oh, there's one, but she didn't nail that one. Oh, she got that clothesline, though. And now Misty Haven's down.
Pure women's action at its finest. Canadian strong style. She measured her with several stiff forearms and then went for the roaring elbow, but nobody was home. Cutting her down with a huge clothesline and measuring her with some forearms again.
21st Century Fox, Irish whip, into the ropes, ducks the clothesline, into the ropes again. A hard flying forearm by the 21st Century Fox. Fox has got Haven down here.
Well, right in the kisser, she caught her with that huge forearm, and Misty Haven's in a bad way right now.
21st Century Fox is trying to scoop up Misty Haven here. To her feet. Oh, sweeps the legs down, does Haven, smart move. And now Fox is down. Kicks to the gut there by the 21st Century Fox. Side headlock applied. And here we go. Oh, grabs onto the skirt there, and now hooking the arms, go for the backpack pin here. Oh no, she's hanging on to it, but Fox broke out of it. And now look at that roll up. 1, 2, she got her, she got 3.
Sneaks her with the tilt-a-whirl sunset flip. 21st Century Fox retains that gold. Definitely once again proving why she is the 5-time women's champion here in the PWA. And
Scott Chase was not in condition to wrestle. So
yeah, I really would have liked to see Eddie Osborne versus. Oh! What is MVP doing here?
What the heck?
I thought that music was playing because Eddie was leaving, but no, it's because Michael's here.
And the thing is, Eddie's been waiting to fight MVP for a long time, but I don't think he was ready. I don't think. Almost sending him into the bar below.
Up and over with the backdrop on the floor. A big backdrop landed on the cement here. And now MVP battling.
Revenge is sweet.
Taking him into the fans here.
Is this an official match? Have we rang the bell, Joey?
No, it hasn't been inside yet. Oh my goodness. A backdrop on the outside on the floor here. MVP's gonna try to rip Eddie Osborne apart because Osborne ripped MVP's arm out of the socket.
Yeah, for those of our viewers who haven't been following,
it looks
WrestlingCanada.com, it was August 6th, these two men collided.
That's right.
MVP got a submission victory over Eddie, who has since been obsessed.
That's right. That arm looks a lot better. Juan Ortiz.
I can say his name right now, Juan. Throwing a fastball just like Juan Guzman to the back of MVP.
That's right. We didn't catch it here, but Juan threw a big forearm into the back of the head of MVP. We thought this match was going to start here, but Juan, whoa! Juan getting thrown around Brantford here again.
See, MVP's arm may not be 100%, but his energy must be. He's had a couple of weeks off. And a chop sending Juan flying into the wall.
I don't know. I guess we're going to see MVP and Eddie Osborne here.
And I don't think there's a person at home complaining.
What a surprise here. Oh! Smart maneuver by Eddie Osborne. Look at this. Single arm DDT drops him down. And we're going to see it. MVP Eddie Osborne. Scott Chase too hurt to wrestle here, but MVP has wanted to get revenge on Osborne for a long time here. Oh, takes him over there. Sweeps that arm there.
See, when you see these two guys go at it, you're never going to see a more solid hitting matchup. You're going going to get what you paid for with this match alone.
That's right, wrenching on the, oh, look at that. Hammerlock there.
Stretch.
Hammerlock there and then slipping that arm through. Now wrenching on that shoulder as well.
See, I know Eddie's been preparing for MVP for a couple of weeks now, but is he prepared right now?
Oh, knee to the head there by MVP. Rolling it down, he's got that leg. He's got that leg, version of the cloverleaf there. Oh, but now he's grabbing the ears. Wrenching on the ears there. Wrenching on the ears of Eddie Osborne.
Machine gun-like maneuver, almost like a couple of rounds of it.
That's right. Now club and blow to the back of impact Eddie Osborne here. Kick to the head here.
Notice Osborne is such a technical, how would you say, hitman. Like, every time he hits, it's in the shoulder area.
That's right.
You may not like him and his goofy hairstyle,
Bam!
but
oh no!
Unquestionably one of the greats in the PWA.
That's right. Wrench down that arm bar is Eddie Osborne. Oh! MVP able to roll it over into a pin. Picks him way up!
Hey.
No way! Look at this! He's got him up! Ow! But Osborne able to reverse it back down, and now he's got that boot over the face MVP. Very
MVP
few.
showing
strength?
Unhumanly strength.
Yep.
And Osborne just being the bastard he is, going to
Whoa!
the eyes.
Way up! Ow! Way up! It slams him down. A form of that big power bomb there, I guess.
If MVP can defeat Osborne for a second time here, there's truly no doubt in my mind he is the MVP.
That's right.
But if Osborne gets the win, it's going to even the things up, and we may have to see a rematch. Or tiebreak.
I see. Wrench on that arm there.
Rubber match.
Snapmare takes him over.
Oh, my.
Oh, now stepping in that leg is Eddie Osborne. Wrench on that arm there again.
I have to thank you, Joey. If I was sitting in the back, I might not get to catch all of this great action. And being here firsthand, it really makes me proud to be a part of this association of pure wrestling.
That's right. Even though I'm the owner, I'm a proud part of it as well.
And he's just dissecting that arm right now.
That's right.
So quite a few injuries to your locker room has hurt tonight. Ruffy Silverstein's leg may not be 100%, or clearly not. Scott Chase is obviously not at 100%.
Yep.
And MVP, I don't even know if he's been medically cleared to wrestle. Like if his arm is even.
He finally just showed up and said he thought his arm was at 100%. I guess he thought, or maybe even just enough to beat up Osborne.
Maybe he just didn't care, but I can tell you right now, it's not anymore. It's not good to go now, but we'll see if he can fight through this and take it to Osborne, like Osborne's taking it to him right now.
That's right. Hard in the corner here. Right hands. Now he's got him here again. Irish whip here into the ropes he goes. Oh, holds on to it, but hurts that arm. Oh, way up and over goes Eddie Osborne. Oh, but he lands on the apron. Right hand. Osborne on the outside. Oh, MVP, what's he got played here? Shoots himself out. Basement dropkick through the ropes there.
That was like a suicide baseball dropkick as he flew through the ropes. Most people stop short.
That's right.
Kept going and won the cheerleaders. Better get out of the way.
Oh, big punch to the outside. You don't see MVP fly very much, so you know this match is a special one for MVP.
MVP has a score to settle, and you know what? Right now, he's doing exactly what he wants.
That's right. Both men on the outside here.
Why is the referee not counting? Oh, he is.
He's just doing it. There you go. See?
I just wanted to make sure there was counting.
Oh, hard knife edge chop.
MVP striking back with a vengeance now on Osborne, who's reeling, doing the almost like the moonwalk, trying to get away from MVP.
Yeah, both these guys almost got counted out there, but they didn't care. Luckily, Juan Ortiz was able to break it up.
Juan Ortiz acting like MVP's it, and he's trying to get away because he wants no parts of Michael Von Payton. Oh, maybe he does when his back's turned.
Yeah, no doubt. Likes to be turned the other way.
Juan showing the power that he has. There's nothing really you can do about a man like that as he fought his way into commissionership.
That's right,
and, the contract is sealed, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, looks like Osborne's bleeding there, I think.
It's over, baby.
Oh, Osborne's got a plan here.
I wonder if at this point in the match, both men have taken a toll on their bodies, if they're really hitting as hard as they were at the beginning, because I don't know if they have as much behind those shots.
Oh, big shoulder tackle there.
The calculating Osborne, the dastardly Osborne, has just gone right back to the what got him to the dance. And I'm not talking about that step-up movie. I'm talking about going to the shoulder.
That's right. Big old tackle there. Eddie rolling him over here. What's he got planned? Eddie Osborne's got something planned. Big old leg drop onto the arm. 2. Oh, kick out by MVP.
Word is on the street, Joey, that Osborne's been in a vile mood as his hairdresser has decided to go on vacation for 3.5 years.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. Osborne really growing up that hair there. Kind of a Ronald McDonald look to him there, but... Oh, knife edge chop there, overhand chop, now a knife edge.
Smiles aren't free with Eddie Osborne, and there's nowhere to go for MVP trapped in that corner. Finally bring out the snapmare,
that's
or
right,
snap bunny as you called it.
Oh, that's right. No. Never mind. Now wrench down those arms there, knee to the back. Wrench on the shoulders, wrench on the elbows, wrench on the back there with that big knee.
The fans standing behind Payton here.
Yep, trying to rally behind here.
I don't think there's been a Payton this well liked since Gary for the Supersonics.
Well, actually, I believe he's a Von Payton, is he not?
That is true.
Whoop! Oh, big leg drop. But good point with the Payton there. Oh, 2. Kick out.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Osborne. He, as well, descending the ropes. He's not known for being a high flyer, but...
Yeah, he's going to go for that big shoulder tackle there, it looks like. He was calling for the shoulder.
This is one of the matches both these men will be filling for years to come as they're hanging everything out.
Ow! Catches him with the drop kick!
You know, that was kind of a weird drop kick as Osborne was dropping and he kicked him.
Yes, that's right. Osborne flying through the air and MVP intercepted him there and caught him with a big old drop kick.
But MVP still on weak street right now here too. He's
right hands here by Eddie Osborne. Into the ropes. Oh, no. Reverse here. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Belly to belly suplex there. Kick out.
MVP muscling over Eddie Osborne there. But after every time he does a move, you can see him grabbing at that shoulder, which is, I doubt, even at 50%.
That's right.
If this was on the wrestling game, it'd be flashing red right now as an injured body part.
That's right. Oh, look at this. Punches to the ribs there of Eddie Osborne. Blocks it. Scoops him up. Oh, he's going to go for that big MVP mindbender here. He got him with his own move.
With his own move.
Eddie Osborne has been practicing that and practicing that. You saw him. He did it. He's done it all these past weeks here since MVP's been gone.
But no one does the mindbender quite like MVP. But is it enough here?
Oh, MVP's got the ropes.
Now, was that just instinct of being a veteran knowing his way in the ring, or...
I think it was, one of two things, instinct, and then also the only person that knows how to kick out of that move is to be the person that is the expert at it, and that's Michael Von Payton.
I don't even know if he knows he's in Brantford anymore.
That's right. His mind has been bended. That's the name of the move.
Osborne taking a breather here, and I don't blame him. He's had his work cut out for him with the MVP. Scott Chase would have been quite a battle too, but the history between these two men is made for a great match we're seeing.
That's right. Oh, MVP's going to do it. Oh, Osborne able to punch his way out here. Look at this suplex. Oh, no. MVP blocks it again. Close to the ribs here.
Johnny from the block. It's MVP with the block. And there's the fisherman knee.
Oh! Drops the back of his head onto the knee of MVP. Knocks him out here.
Well, when in the contract signing, I had to just write an X for my name, but that was one of MVP's signature moves.
That's right, too. Juan Ortiz pulls the ref out again.
If it wasn't for Juan White now, I have a hard time believing Osborne would still be in this matchup.
Yeah, that's right.
Grabbing him by the curly Chia Pet-like head.
That's right. Knees here to the gut there by MVP.
Trying to work some blood back into that shoulder.
Whoop.
Trying to go for the mindbender.
There he goes, the MVP. Oh! Whoa, he got the ref! Bang! Takes him down with an MVP mindbender, but there's no referee.
Standing is Juan. What does that tell you?
Yeah, Juan's not going to make the pin. There's the referee
but
knocked out.
He is. He's going to make. Wait a minute.
There's a Scott Chase.
Wait a minute. Scott Chase.
Scott Chase, what's he got playing here? He's got that belt.
How come he's going after MVP? That doesn't seem right.
No!
Maybe he's frustrated that he took his match. Maybe he was going to come out, or I don't know what the story is here.
Come on, Scott! No!
But MVP has just been attacked by Juan and Chase.
Come on, Chase! No!
I never thought I'd see Juan and Chase on the same page.
I never thought I'd hear these fans in Brantford saying that Scott Chase sucks.
I don't think you can make up the ref. And it may not be as convincing as MVP's win over Osborne, but Osborne has just evened the score.
Come on!
And Brantford, no used to getting screwed over by their favorite wrestlers, has just got left with a sour taste in their mouth.